Stand. Can you articulate what's causing gridlock in Congress, and can you tell us when and how it's going to need to change?
Well, first off, you're not going to get rid of the corruption in Congress, not unless you completely vote them all out. We need new thinking. They're stuck in an old economic model. An economic based on oligarchical control, and also, too, the monopolization of the whole financial process for special interest. It is not free market. There's no such thing as a free market as if it ever existed.
And I like Congressman Carney. He's a nice man and he wants to be liked. But he votes with his party 90% of the time. That's not the way to get things done in Washington. We need to make sure that we stand up, like our former Congressman Castle did, and stand up to his own party and set the tone in Washington for standing in the middle of the aisle and getting things done.
Once again, I'd like to say that we're all for reaching across party aisles and coming up with solutions. But it's funny when we talk about this because I see the Republican and Democratic Party being very much the same on lots of things. They both accept war. They both increase the size of our government and the national debt when they had power. So the gridlock that we're seeing today is gridlock in what?
Look, I understand what the gridlock in Congress pretty well. It is in part, in fairly significant part, due to significant ideological differences. Just about every member of the House Republican Party has taken the pledge not to raise taxes. Most members, a significant number of members of the Democratic caucus have taken pledges not to cut Social Security or Medicare benefits. The fact of the matter is we have to put those differences behind us to get things done. That's what I've done. I've actually done it, working with Republicans who are very much more conservative than I am. But there are too many people down there on both sides of the aisle who are worried about playing to their base on television and the media, that we're just inundated with 24-hour media. I like to consider myself less of a show horse and more of a workhorse, rolling up my sleeves, working with Republicans to get things done.
Thank you, Mr. Carney.